Oh yeah, this guy's got a weird team. Huh. Really weird team, actually. Nido King's a little terrifying. But again, the best lead in most scenarios is this. So, and I don't think he's gonna want to take this thing. Could be Sash. They like to do that. I'm just gonna U-turn out in case he is Sash because Amoongus takes care of it all day. I don't want to risk it being sashed. Since he stayed in on a freaking Genesect, it probably was sashed. It's the stupidest thing ever, but it's what they do. Nope, you can't spore Amoongus, you big fat fatty. And then I can go for a Sludge Bomb. Because he's probably going to go into Espeon. Predicting the Spore. Although I can't spore this thing anyway, so. He could even go into Scissor as well. And he's going to go into Espeon. Which doesn't appreciate that, especially since I get a Poison. So that's good. As for, I mean, honestly, Clefable doesn't give two shits about it. Neither does Tranitar. Let's just go into T-Tar. I don't care if that's obvious. And he is guaranteed dead. There's literally nothing he can do. He's dead to a pursuit. Hidden Power Fighting will do jack shit. Because I have like 600 special defense. 6,000, 6 million. It's a big number. Alright, it's a big number. But I like this team a lot. It goes to show that just because something isn't OU doesn't mean it's not good. Because Slowbro and Amoongus have been putting in probably the most work. That and Genesect. Genesect's always putting in work, but you know what I mean. Genesect is really good. But see, look at this. If I didn't have good walls to switch into, like, this thing is a complete stop to Breloom. Amoongus is always a Pokemon that I thought should be OU last generation. It was RU, but I've seen it on many an OU team, and it is frightening. This holds true. I'm gonna HP Fire. Yes, perfect. Look at that shit. That's what I'm talking about. And that's uninvested special attack too, so easy to hit KO. He's gonna Bullet Punch. I don't think he was. That doesn't look like banded damage at all. But yeah, this team is really, really fun. I like it a lot. Really, really, really fun. Just a blast. Just a blast. I'm gonna Spore this thing. It's gonna Iron Head. Don't flinch. Okay, cool. That works. I can't really do much in return though, so he's gonna forfeit. Well, that doesn't count. Let me find another one. I'm actually gonna stop this recording. It is snowing here. I don't want the power to go out and like this whole recording. And so let me find another one. I'm gonna stop this though, and do it in a new recording file just in case. All right. This is for real gonna be the last one. Okay, he has a Thundurus, which helps mitigate his terrible electric weakness he has. Not terrible, but So what's the best lead in this scenario? I really want to say that he has a Genesect of his own. I actually have not seen too much Genesect this session, which is weird. I want to say that Donald is the best lead. If this thing substitutes, I'm kind of screwed. But I don't think it will. So let's just Spore. I'm not sure what Thundurus does. It's just going to Volt Switch. That's fine, because I'm just going to Spore and something's going to get put to sleep. Actually, no. Fucking, that thing can't get put to sleep. Son of a dick. But it can get poisoned. That's something it can do. It's going to knock off. Don't really care. I kind of want to Spore now. Predicting. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, look at that. Fuck you. You got predicted. Okay. And then if I really wanted to, HP Fire, just in case he wants to stay in. Now this thing could heal Bell. It's been known to do that, but I really don't give a shit. This thing could also Flamethrower. So what do we want to do? So how about going to Donald? He is gonna heal Bell. All right, that's fine. The switch into Doug Trio is incredibly obvious. It's super obvious. So let's go into this. Look at that. Read him like a book. And we can go from here. If I had Toxic, that'd be nice. But I think the best play is just to go for a Scald. So let's just go for a Scald. Say fuck it. Gonna go back out into Thunderous. Can I get a burn? I get a crit. And a burn. Nice. Very nice. Not scared of it at all. Really not. I do have Regenerator as well, so there's that. Let's just go into this thing. It's gonna Volt Switch. Do not care one damn bit, because he can go into Genesect and all, but what's he really gonna do to me, you know? What's he really gonna do? He could Ice Beam or Flamethrower. That's the obvious thing. I'm gonna go into Slowbro though, just because I can tank pretty much anything. I can tank a U-turn. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Manda Buzz. It can get rid of my Assault Vest, and that does matter. I kind of want to go into Clefable, just to scare him out with Moonblast, but actually go for Stealth Rock. That would bring in something that would want to defog. But then again, I lose my lefties if I do that, so. Either way, let's just go into Clefable. Like, he loses nothing from going for knockoff. So let's Stealth Rock now. Slowbro can come back in on that darn Genesect all day though, if he really wanted to. Granted, he does have a higher attack now, so kind of want to go into Amoonguss. Let's do it. He's gonna Iron Head. Well, now I can definitely go into Slowbro. Or my own Genesect. Either one. I think my own Genesect will be better actually, so let's just go into it. And now the Flamethrower is very obvious. However, I don't really care. I'm gonna U-turn out. Get some nice damage on the Rotom. And then we can do a few things from here. We can go into Tyranitar, but I don't really want to take a burn, you know? It's tough, it's tough. Could just go into this and go for a Moonblast. Bait out that Togekiss into going for a Defog. I'm just gonna go for a Moonblast. He's gonna Pain Split. It's whatever. I'm gonna Soft Boiled now, predicting him to Volt Switch out. Hopefully I am correct in that regard. Got a Genesect. Luckily I do have the Regenerator Twins still at a very high amount of health. So I'm just gonna go out into this. Not even worry about it. Blaze Kick. Ow, that kind of hurts. That's something unexpected. Good news is, though, is we can go out in the T-Tar now. If he wants to stay in and keep going for it, he does. Now, I really don't like this thing at all, so we're just going to Pursuit it. It won't kill, but it'll do good damage, and that's really all I give a shit about. Yeah, you're on a clock, son. Now this thing wants to, you know, defog or roost or whatever it can. I am just gonna go for a Stone Edge and hope I hit, and I don't hit! Fuck my goddamn fucking life, man. I could superpower. But it's also very obvious that he's probably going to go into the trio. So let's just go back out into Fable. Yep, there we go. Predicted. Predicted. And then honestly, going for a Moonblast is something that is also very obvious. If he wants to stay in, you know, why wouldn't you? And that's going to OHKO the Mandibuzz. So that thing is out of my hair, finally. Thank God. Because that thing is annoying as piss. This thing is getting on my nerves a little bit, though. Not gonna lie. Probably gonna U-turn. If I had to guess, it's gonna U-turn. So let's go into Garchomp to get some rough skin on this bastard. Because I don't like this thing. It's annoying. I don't like it. In comes Togekiss. Really not that afraid of it. Unless it has something like... I don't know, I'm gonna go into T-Tar. It's gonna Dazzling Gleam and get a crit. Okay? He's probably not gonna, if we're being honest, he's probably not gonna switch into Dugtrio now. If we're being completely honest. And Slowbro really doesn't give a fuck what it wants to do. So we could go into Slowbro. He's gonna go into Dugtrio, so he's playing very obvious and giving me some nice nice moves to use. I kind of really just want to go for an Ice Beam, predicting... Well, let's see here. I could go for a Psychic even. That wouldn't kill, though. So let's just go for a Scald. And get a nice burn! And then we could send in this for the Pain Split. On the Pain Split. Very obvious Pain Split. Reading this man like a book. And now I can go for all the spores I want to. So let's just do it. Because nothing's going to want to take a spore. And then I can get another Regenerator boost. Because now that Mandibuzz is gone, this thing is very deadly. If we're being completely honest. And I'm going to hit Power Fire now. I don't care if he switches. Really don't care. I'm going to Togekiss. I should have really predicted that and caught this thing on the switch, but whatever. The defog is very obvious as well. Or not the defog, but the Heal Bell. I want to say since he doesn't... I want to say he doesn't have... yeah, he was predicting... probably predicting something else to come in, but... I'm just going to Rocks now. If he wants to Heal Bell, he can. Don't give a fuck. I want to say this thing won't have Defog 2 and Heal Bell, or else it just has nothing. It's possible, but he's just going to Air Slash and flinch me. That's not good. Well, if he wants to do that, we can go in a Slowbro and tank its hits and hit it with an Ice Beam or something. It only does 20%. And if it doesn't work out, we can switch out and get a Regenerator boost. But yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this thing. Going to Thundurus, eat an Ice Beam. He might think I'm Specs as well, and he's gonna forfeit. It was pretty academic from there. anyway, because I could just keep playing around them with my freaking ridiculous regenerator core. So 2 forfeits. That was a longer match still, so we're gonna count that as a, you know, full session there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, rating, and I will be back with another session soon. As always, go and rate that first video with a like rating, the first part of this with a like rating. If you want to see another session this week, drop a like on it. 3,000 likes will get you another session this week. I'm out though. Peace, guys.